Hello, my name is Jamal Moubarak. This is my project review for AOC2 1311 week 3. Okay, I'm going to just go down the list of all the stuff that we needed to do for this project, and then I'll give you a brief demonstration of it. First thing here is a label will be placed at the top of the view containing the text date planner. Should be centered. There's my date planner centered top. UI text view will take up a majority of the view. This text view will display the list of events the user has added. Here's that. Takes up most of it. I could go over to add event controller here, and then you can see here when you hit my save button, there you are going to if it has text in it in the text field, then what it's going to do is it's going to save the text. If there is no text in there, right, what it's going to do is it's going to put alert, and the alert is going to give you an error messages. You have not entered any text, and then give you a option to close it. The alert will show. It'll kick out an NS log that says save press with empty. If there was text in it, if it was greater than 1 right here, I mean, it's going to tell me down in my NS log that save was pressed, and then there was a new event saved, which that passes over to my delegate. Right there, my new event save passes over to my delegate, and then also my date with string, which is coming from right there, which I'll go over that in a minute, and then it dismisses my this view, and then the delegate sends over the information to right here, which formats a string. I have two strings here. It's my first event for the very first event, which what it asks, where is it? Okay, so if it's a new event and it still has the default text there, it's going to run first event, which has no spaces in front of it, so it starts off at the top. Else, if there's anything else there except for this, it's going to run this one right here, which is event text, which is right here, which has it puts a space in between it, and it appends it to new events, which is my text field. So a UI button will be at the bottom of the view. So right here we have our add event right there button at the bottom of the view, which with the text add event, clicking this button will pop up the second view, which is right down here at the bottom. It's or no, I lied. It's right here. So it's my on-click event, which I put that right there, and it's gonna pop up the second screen right there, and then it will NS log out to me down here that showed that I pushed that button. So it opens the view controller, the add event page, animated, yes. So that's that. When the add event view closes, the newly created text, I kind of went over that right there. And then I could show you right in here. It dismisses it right here on my save at the very bottom after it saved it to the delegate. A closed keyboard, which is right here, very simple. This is my on close, which I set right here. I have my on close, on pick, on save. Made it very simple so you could understand exactly what it's for. So you could see my closed keyboard right there. So resign first responder, and then it says right here that my closed keyboard was pressed. A label with the text event appears above UI text field where the description will be entered, which is right here. And then a UI date picker controls displayed at the bottom, which is right here. The date picker must have a minimum date. So we will go over to my date picker, which is right here. I set my minimum date. This is my on pick, IB action. Go through. If it's not equal to 0, then we get the minimum date. We take the actual date that's there and we throw it into our formatter, which is right down here. And then my date string is now equal to the date format, and I NS log every single time you change that picker because I have it set for value change. It actually shows the date down here in my NS log, and then it takes the date string and it passes it into my delegate, which goes to my view controller. UI label contains the text, select the date and time of your event, which is right here. I have my UI label right there. And that is pretty much it going over my entire app. So let's go ahead and I'm going to move this over like that so we could actually see my NS log as I do this. And I will go through real quick with my iPad, which I have mirroring to here. So I'll go ahead and add event. And in my event, if I just hit save, gives me an error message. I could close that out. I could open that up. I could close the keyboard by hitting that button. So we'll go ahead and you could see, you won't see any of this in the NS log yet because I have it running on my simulator. So I'll just put test, close the keyboard, and we'll change it a day. Time right there. So we'll go ahead and save it, and it saves it. So we'll add another one, which we will go to test 2. We'll close keyboard, and I'm going to try and set it a previous date, which it doesn't like, so it pushes it right back. So we'll go ahead and set that for a couple more days. Test 2, there we are. You go all the way down, and I made this so it's not edible at all, and I also made it to where in here it actually capitalizes the first word. Hello, my name is, and it does the spell correction, and it even suggests words, which I set that for it. So we'll close the keyboard, we'll set that right there, and we'll go save. And then if you go off the screen, I made it to where you could scroll off of the screen, and pretty much that is that. So let's go ahead and launch this on my simulator real quick. We'll go ahead and launch that. There we go, it's launched in my simulator. We'll go ahead and watch the NS log as I do this. So if I hit add event button pressed. Now I hit save, get our error message, save pressed with empty text field, close that out. Event, I want to just type in hello, close keyboard pressed. I want to change the date to the 14th, it pops it up. Change it to the 15th, pops it up. Change it to a different time, pops it up, even to the minute, and even AM, PM. So whatever I do here, it NS logs it. So we'll go ahead and we'll save that. We have our new event, save was pressed, hello. Okay, and then it showed the time that I had it on. So we'll go ahead, add event again. We'll go like that. We'll just type in test this time, close keyboard, change the date. Well, actually here I'll show you this, so it has to be today. It'll automatically go right back. Spin it wherever you want it. It's like Wheel of Fortune. So anyways, we'll change the day. We'll go ahead and hit save. There's the new one right there. So I think that I pretty much hit everything and showed you guys how to earn everything about my app. So for this project, obviously I did the date planner, which was required. I went through a short overview of my code and done better. I would have liked to make this a little bit more visually appealing, maybe add a photo with each one, stuff like that. But I've tried to just stick to what we needed to do. I have a very busy work week, so I tried to actually get this done earlier in the week instead of later like I normally do. So and then I'm just pressured and stressed at the very last minute, and it affects my grades. So I made sure I took care of it at the beginning this time. But besides that, I feel that I actually understood the concept this time, and I was able to I wrote more code than what I needed, and then I took away some code, and I kind of just sat there and tested with it. I had that extra time this week to where I could do that, and I mean, I wish that every week that I could get this type of this much time, because it made everything a lot smoother, and I had literally no stress this week with trying to get this done. So hopefully I could do the same thing next week, and good luck, everyone. Thank you. Bye.